Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
Hello.
And Kevin. We are back to talk Claim to Fame. Been a sneaky success. Everyone is jumping on board. I'm really glad to see that social groups are growing for Claim to Fame. More fans. I really think this is actually going to be like a ABC mainstay. This is very much in the vein of something that's like a Dancing with the Stars, something Bachelor. It's a very easily repeatable process, and for these people, for the Claim to Fame contestants, they get their limelight. They get to be they get to be famous. They get themselves out there, and I think it's a win-win. What about you guys? How did you feel about the episode, and how do you feel about the series going forward? Brian, I'll start with you.
Well, I already said that this show could go on for like 90 seasons if they wanted to. I enjoy the show. I think this episode was good. We talked pre-show. I think the strategy is getting a lot better. I appreciate that. And again, they just have some big gets on these people. Like, I'm surprised every time someone gets eliminated who these people are.
Kev, how about you, bub?
Um, do you guys think that like this most recent call out was like the biggest celebrity?
Al Sharpton?
Yeah. All right. Spoiler.
No, well, it's people remember, Brian. People like us to get to the point. Remember?
Yeah, that's true.
I kept that one, Kev. Someone told us to get to the point.
Like, do you think that he is the like creme de la creme of the one so far?
I mean, did he try to run for president?
So, Kevin, as far as like legitimate, like real people, civil rights, lawyer, activist, as far as that, yes. But as far as fame, I think we'd be surprised that like some of these other people are more well known if we go into followers, things like that. That unfortunately matter way more now as opposed to maybe.
Yeah, I think like even it's gonna get more.
Brett Favre was big.
Zendaya is definitely the biggest.
Whoopi Goldberg's pretty. Zendaya, dude. Yeah, Zendaya is way bigger.
But,
yeah.
Al Sharpton ran for president. I thought that's a pretty big deal.
I could run for president.
But you haven't.
I had Ralph Nader ran a bunch of times. Saw him at Delaware our freshman year.
I mean, but Brett Favre didn't run for president.
I think it's going to eventually get to a point where it's like it's gonna transfer to like who's gonna knock off the most like the biggest celebrity,
big fish.
You know what I mean?
The biggest fish.
Yeah, I'm down for it. I think it would be kind of dope, but it has been getting so good, and now we're at this point where like dude, I have no clue who Pepper is.
No one does.
You can't really take a solid guess at who's the only dude left?
Logan.
I'm pretty sure it's Jason Aldean or Garth Brooks kind of thing. Because Jason Aldean was older than I realized. So,
right, like, but you can't make it solid. Like, that definitely is.
No,
you know what I mean?
Meanwhile, Simone Biles is still there, hanging out. She's gonna get to the finale. I'm saying it right now. She's gonna make it to the finale. She's going to make it to the finale because when I said this whole thing, everyone's taking her not seriously. We all know who she is. And like you said, she keeps becoming the captain of teams. She can't get voted in. And guess what? You're going to let her get all the way to the finale. I want her to at this point.
Yeah, I think LC also, now that the Domfather's gone, I think that LC could be chilling.
The Lawrence Fishburne thing's awesome. She's not Lawrence Fishburne.
No, she's not.
No, she's not. That came out and she said everyone thinks I'm Lawrence Fishburne's kid, and I'm not.
Yeah, so she's got So
that's why she wanted to get sent in. She's like, she's gonna guess me, and she's gonna get it wrong. That's why she was hoping she was gonna get brought in.
She's got like an extra life, pretty much, because everyone thinks it's that, and it's not that, and then she'll have another week.
And no one hates her, so no one mentioned going for her clue. No one's mentioned yet going for her clue.
We have no like real understanding of anyone.
I love the Bernie Mac guess.
Simone Biles and Whoopi Goldberg, right?
We know
there are 5 unknowns.
No, we know a few other ones. They told us one of them is Sidney Crawford's niece. I think that's Pepper.
Is it?
Well, whoever wore the shorts. Who wore the shorts in the fashion show last week?
I made that assumption because I said it was like
whoever wore the shorts. That was the Sidney Crawford shorts.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So
they never said that though. That was like
they said that my shorts would give it away, and so everyone just looks.
And I think somebody in the YouTube comments actually said that.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I don't think that that's like been given away in the show.
they're giving
But-
away them gradually, which is cool.
But I did call that week 1 after they showed that the
No, I think it was pretty good.
blue on her.
Yeah,
I just can honestly say I have no clue who Pepper is. I don't know who Kaya is. I don't know who
Lark.
Lark. Yeah.
Oh, Lark is Sidney Crawford.
Oh, Lark
That's
is-
Sidney Crawford.
Okay.
That's who I was forgetting. I knew there was one name I was forgetting. Lark.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to run through just a few of the things, the highlights here we could touch on. So the episode was named the Domfather Part 2. So really interesting about Dom. So Dom played a really good game up until this point. Kind of reminded me of her downfall, kind of like Shan in Survivor.
Yep.
Just a little too much. She heard people talking her up and she kind of made herself that embodiment. She had some really cocky comments where she's like, I really hope I don't have to do that. It's like, excuse you? And I like that Kai was just straight up, but you know what? I don't like you anymore. You're being way too bossy. I'm putting you in and I'm putting you in again, like twice in an episode. I don't like you. I don't like how you talk to people. And you know what? Cool. And Dom, I'm sorry, not very reverend like. She was a sore loser, man. Not very reverend like.
I mean, I can't speak on her character, but I guess that was the case.
But we will.
I would just say it's poetic justice when shit like that happens. You know, like
yeah.
anytime somebody's like, and you're not wrong in any way. She just was rude and basically just acted like she ran there and was like, "How dare you come after me?" It's like, bro, it's a game show at the end of the day. Like, stop acting like you're the one in control of it. Like, I don't know.
This is a show where you gotta be friendly.
It was like dramatic.
You gotta
in
be
a way
friendly.
They found out who it was and stuff like that. It was like a team effort, which was kind of dope. I like that. I really do like that about that. Like,
Yeah.
is deciding who you want to talk to figure this out because this might affect X. And like, if I bring in Y, then how does that like affect Z? You know what I mean? Like,
No, exactly.
It's awesome.
It is cool that it's more of a friendly based competition. It's almost like it's basically like they're playing the circle, but they're playing it in person.
Right, face to face. Yeah.
Basically, and you're just having to guess what their alter ego.
Yeah, that's a good breakdown. It's just like who's lying the best.
Yeah, it's like what
better
is
than circle? Way better.
Who's portraying themselves as the way they want to be portrayed.
They've entered the chat by entering in the room and actually talking to each other.
Leagues better than the circle, in my opinion.
Oh, you guys will love this. It's a little quick segue. Quentin, who I've been doing some of those. They're doing the Halloween series reviews with. A quick little plug: the Real Zodiac podcast on iTunes. We've been doing a Halloween series, retro series, 13 weeks, going through every single film. But the reason I bring this up is the host of the show, my co-host on that series, Quentin. So messaged me the other night that him and his wife just started watching The Circle. So I started talking about season 4, and he's like, "No, we're on season 1." And so he's getting to experience the pureness of it. I said he does. I told him to stop, like almost honestly, stop watching after that. It doesn't get any better after that. It really doesn't. He kind of ruins it after that. So, kind of a funny aside. We are drawing people into the read, but he did say that they are going to keep watching all the seasons, and when they get to season 4, are going to watch our reviews as they go through the episodes. So appreciate that, and shout out Quentin. I know you are watching.
See, Quentin.
No, he's watching. Quentin also is my zombies buddy. He's so me and him been hanging out a lot. It's been cool. Yeah, I mean, overall, guys. No, I mean, overall, like we kind of hit like the main points. The challenge was the telephone line game. Brian made up a funny idea. Like maybe we'll do a TikTok or do a video where we try to legitimately telephone line a story to each other and see how bad it goes. I think that could be kind of funny.
No, it'd actually be like a really funny representation of that. Is Bill going, all right, guys, I just sent out the sent out the story. Everybody share it. Goes to Brian. Brian goes, all right, we're gonna do something like just like maybe misconfuse it, and then it gets to me and Wally.
Goes over a brick wall depths where my messages go to die. It's fine. I'm never gonna stop sending them.
That is,
dude.
That's a great comparison. That was a great comparison.
Right, that would be really funny.
all of these things that we want to do, these challenges, we need to, once we have a home and a studio, like a legit studio, we'll be doing way more skits.
I can definitely
for
do like
sure.
a balanced trivia thing in my backyard. I can definitely try to
Yeah,
balance
we
on a
just fall
log.
into a kiddie pool.
Figure it out. I got a treehouse.
Yeah.
Overall, guys, going into next week.
Wait. I have a complaint. I don't want
Yeah,
to.
no. That's. I was going to ask you going into next week. What are your thoughts?
I have a complaint about this week's challenge.
The telephone line.
Great challenge overall, I think. However, don't put like clues out on words that like it was very, like we were saying, it's very obvious, like, oh, it's the last word of this rhyming sentence.
Yeah.
But then they'd say like the man with bourbon had a something,
Sherman.
and they have a bourbon bottle there. Like, how do you expect them to get 3 of those things done in 15 minutes? It's not possible.
I think you're being nice on them. I kind of think they were kind of dumb and let the pressure hit them. I think if they do this challenge next year, they're going to it would get knocked out of the park. But again, it's easier.
When he read that initially, I went, nope.
Well, yeah, no, I thought they had to recite a whole thing, but then, like you said, when you got to the end and realized they just had to grab items, I was like, oh, this is way easier than they made it sound. Like they made it sound like they're gonna have to write it down or something, and so you got the most words right. That would be a nightmare.
Yeah,
that would be a nightmare. Guys, going into next week, how do you feel? Who is your favorite, in your opinion, to win it all? Brian, I'll go to you first. Who is just your favorite in the clubhouse?
Pepper.
Kev.
Pepper. That's a good one. I like the dude. Like I feel like he's like
Logan.
Yeah, like think about his scenario, and like not trying to get. First of all, girls in non whatever.
No, we've mentioned this. I mean, it's a lot of none of these women would know country.
Yeah, but I think like a lot of them, like he's avoiding all that stupid side talk and it's theories and things like that. Like people come to him and they want to introduce like an idea, and then he's able to go back and like he's not associated with anybody.
You're saying he's good because he's neutral.
I don't.
He doesn't have any enemies.
I don't think he doesn't have any enemies, and there's no like.
No one knows who he is.
We'll discuss you when you're necessary. Like let the girls are running the game.
Yeah.
And he's smart enough to be able to like sit in his room and like figure out the game mentally on his own.
That makes sense.
I like him. But
I would go LC, and just based off of kind of the things we've said, having that kind of narrative out there that she is Lawrence Fishburne's daughter and that she's done nothing to try to refute it and has played that up really well. Like we said, she has an extra life right now. So
dude,
with this many people left, I just think that the finale is probably not. I doubt the finale might even be 2 people, probably 3 people. I would guess. So there's only like 3 or 4 eliminations left, probably. So again, we don't know how they're going to maybe just, we're going to pull the rug from under all of them and basically throw all their identities out there and let's just see who teams up with who. I'm really interested to see that. But overall, great show, great episode. Love that, like, all the talking we were able to do, like that shows the quality of the show and how much depth they've actually been able to introduce to a kind of, honest to God, a kind of funny concept. So we really appreciate everyone watching. This one has had one of the most comments of anything Claim to Fame. We love everyone's participation. Please keep it up. We also ask, there's a lot of conversation going on all of our social channels, our Instagram, our TikTok has a bunch of clips now, our Facebook group, you can search The Reality Guys, awesome things and things outside of reality TV as well. We put some regular movie stuff, TV, video games, regular pop culture, whatever you're into. But make sure you're subscribed, hitting the notification bell. We have a ton of content this week. The Bachelorette. We have another interview with an F-Boy Island contestant. We'll have the challenge. We have the rehearsal. We're going to have F-Boy Island, Love Island, not F-Boy Island. We're going to Buckhead Shore, Love Island. Man, I feel like I might be even
rehearsal.
And rehearsal will be rounding out on the weekend. So a ton of awesome content, something for everyone. So again, we really appreciate everyone's support as the channel continues to grow and just means better stuff for you to get to watch. And maybe eventually us out in the woods doing survivor challenges, and maybe the murder mystery for Kevin. But
dude, awesome. Yeah,
for myself, Brian, Kevin and our future murder mysteries. Thank you and peace.